Okay, doke, we're back live. Hello? We're live on this, let's see, what is today? Tuesday, May the 14th. Thank you so much for being with us. We're live to the KGNS app. We're live to the website. And we're live to the YouTube channel for KGNS. Bear with me because I seem to be clipping on this mic here. Let's see if I can lower this. See, that's a little bit better. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with Yolanda Villarreal to find out what's going on with weather. Yolanda, what's happening?
Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday we had that severe weather. We were even under a severe watch all the way up to 4 p.m. It was mainly in northern parts of Webb County where they got that severe weather, and also large hail in the outskirts of Laredo by 59 as well and 35. Today should be a different story. I don't know if many of you, when you woke up this morning in Laredo, you were like, hey, it doesn't feel that humid, and our temperatures were in the low 60s, but now we're starting to see that those temperatures are increasing, and it is not going to be humid, so it's going to be slightly humid for us because our dew points will be in the 60s and also in the upper 50s. So right now, no clouds in our viewing area. We just see those sunny skies that are going to help those temperatures increase. So here in Texas, how are those temperatures? In the upper 60s in Amarillo, then we head into Lubbock all the way into El Paso in the 70s. Del Rio already in the 80s. 80 is our current temperature. Yesterday it was very warm and humid during these hours. 82 for McAllen, 84 for Brownsville, in the upper 70s for Corpus Christi, all the way into Beaumont, 73 for Dallas, and then San Antonio, 78. So for today, our highs are expected to range in the 90s and triple digits, and that would be due to those sunny skies that are going to be warming up our temperatures here in our viewing area. Starting off in Carrizo Spring in the upper 70s, then as we head down into Zapata in the low 70s, 79 for Hebronville, 77 for Freer, and from El Sinal all the way into Cotula in the low 80s. So our dew points, we do see that our dew points are still ranging in the 60s to 70s. So that's why I did mention it was going to be slightly humid for us. They should be dropping later on in the afternoon, late this afternoon, into the low 60s and also into the upper 50s. Tomorrow as well, we're going to start off in the morning with humid conditions, but then these dew points will be dropping into the low 60s. Our winds are not measurable at the moment. If you're out there, we do see some just experiencing winds about 3 to 4 miles per hour. These winds should be picking up, and they're going to be from the east up to 10 miles per hour. Then for tonight, we could start to see that those winds will be picking up with gusts up to 22 miles per hour. Where's those showers and thunderstorms? We do see that in the west, it is quiet. There's not much rain activity going on. Only in Arizona, they're getting those isolated showers. In Colorado, a little bit of that snow. And then Idaho, Wyoming into Montana, some mixed precipitation, showers and thunderstorms extending into the Dakotas. Now moving into the Great Lakes, so we do see Illinois all the way into Tennessee and Kentucky, showers and thunderstorms. But then an area of concern for today, if you live in Florida, that's where they're getting these showers and thunderstorms extending all the way into the Carolinas and reaching the Virginias. And also keep in mind, Atlantic hurricane season is around the corner. It officially begins on June the 1st and ends November the 30th. So that's another problem we're going to be having with our weather, because Atlantic hurricane season is right around the corner. And then for Thursday, showers and thunderstorms, severe weather returns to Texas once again. We do see Dallas all the way down into Austin and parts of San Marco. They're going to be under this slight risk. This is for Thursday. And then that marginal risk would be from Houston all the way down into Victoria, parts of Corpus Christi, and also into El Sinal and Cotula. For us, we're not under that severe weather, but by Thursday, we're going to start to see rain chances being very slight at a 20%. Then we head into the night, and it's going to increase into a 40%, continuing into Friday morning. And I know there's going to be many outdoor events this weekend. The only concern would be for this weekend, it's that heat. It is going to be a hot weekend. So today, any plans in the afternoon into the evening hours? Temperatures ranging in the 90s, sunny skies. Also stay hydrated. Don't forget about your pets. It's going to be very warm for us this afternoon, and then for tonight, dropping into the 80s, expected to reach a low in the 70s. Just take a look at that 7-day forecast, where our highs are going to be in the upper 90s to triple digits. Thursday, Sunday, and next week, our heat index values could range from 105 or higher, all the way up to 110. So it would be once again Thursday, Sunday, and for next week. That's when we're going to start to feel those humid conditions. But for Sunday, Monday, it's going to start to feel like that dry heat as well. So just keep that in mind. Stay weather aware. Then we do see Thursday and Friday. That's when we do see the return of those rain chances.
Okay, Yolanda, I wanted to show the video that we showed this morning of the hail. This was sent in to us by Parker Neal. Mr. Neal, where was this? Do you know?
I'm not, he probably sent, it was in
It was
Highway
255 and 33 something.
Yeah, because I know those areas that got hail was Botines and 59.
Yeah, Highway 33, 38, and State Highway 255. Parker Neal sent us this video.
Yeah, I
so
don't exactly know.
Hail.
But yeah, it's Botines and 59.
So they got some good rain then.
They got some rain.
for a
They
little
got
while?
those hails, very large hails.
And what do we get, Yolanda?
The heat.
Diddly squat. That's
The
what we
heat.
got. Okay.
Probably get some rain for Thursday and Friday. We need it.
Sure, Yolanda, if you say so. All right, Yolanda Villarreal will be on Telemundo en tu casa at 11 o'clock this morning, and then she'll be with us on KGNS News at noon. Thanks, Yolanda.
Thank you.
All righty, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back with more here on the KGNS Digital News Desk. Okay, we're back. Thanks for being with us on the website, on the app, and on the KGNS YouTube channel. A third person has pled guilty to federal charges in connection to the investigation into Congressman Henry Cuellar. Now, the latest development comes on the heels of a very similar situation last week where two men, Florencio Rendon and Mina Collins Strother, pled guilty to conspiring to commit money laundering. Although Cuellar and his wife were not named in the Rendon and Strother indictment, KGNS traced back their case numbers to Cuellar's original indictment. Now, on Monday, court documents for Irada Acundova, the third person connected to the Cuellar's case, were unsealed. According to the plea deal, Acundova is a Houston resident who was an active member of the Texas Azerbaijani American community. While the Cuellars aren't named in her plea deal, Acundova is accused of receiving a falsified invoice from a consulting company owned and controlled, that is, by the spouse of a member of the, quote, U.S. House of Representatives from 2014 to 2015. Akundova's sentencing date is set for September 18th in Houston, and you can read more about her plea deal and anything regarding this case since it broke. You can get all that information on our websites, including the original indictment of Congressman Henry Cuellar. That's KGNS.TV. Okay, over a $100 million investment, that is what the president of a local healthcare organization estimates the potential of a third hospital in Laredo to be. Our Salma Lozano has more on the perspective of community leaders and members on the necessity of a hospital. Salma?
With a population of over 250,000, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, Laredo only has 2 hospitals which community members can attend. On Monday, members of Clear Choice General Hospital came before Commissioner's Court with the goal of securing tax incentives that will potentially make way for a third hospital to open its doors in Laredo. If funding and tax incentives go according to plan, the hospital would open by Loop 20 and Shiloh Drive. Jose Escobedo, a community member, sees a third hospital as a possibility for increasing medical access.
Estaría bien que abrieran otro
It
hospital.
would be good to open another hospital, but it would be good if it could also be less expensive.
so that people don't have to make such an effort with medical expenses. Health insurance doesn't cover everything.
Webb County Commissioner for Precinct 1, Jesse Gonzalez, elaborates that Laredo and the community of Webb County remain medically underserved and face particular financial challenges when seeking help.
We don't have a pediatric hospital, which is very big in our community, so we depend a lot on traveling. And when we have people that need to travel and don't have the means financially, that means they have to travel to San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Houston, or further. And the expenses are adding up, not only on the medical side, but lodging, meals, gas, mileage, everything. Everything else piles up.
Victor Vasquez Jr., president of Clear Choice Health System, stresses that the greatest benefit the community will derive is access.
Or having a lot of interaction with academia, with vocational schools, with pediatric hospitals that would like to be able to come into our medical community. So there's going to be a lot more access for our people.
Vasquez elaborates the hospital would be equipped with telemedicine, a feature Gonzalez says can have great potential for providing medical services for the more remote areas of Precinct 1. For KGNS News, Salma Lozano.
Thank you, Salma. Well, the hospital would be able to provide inpatient care, critical care, surgical services, and specialized care. In other news, after a week of searching, Laredo police arrest a teen for theft and evading arrest. All of this stemming from a case that we told you about last week. On Monday morning, police arrested a 16-year-old at United South High School's 9th grade campus. This comes after an incident reported last Monday where ammunition was allegedly stolen from a sporting goods store on San Bernardo. The situation escalated to a chase that resulted in 3 people bailing out of an SUV near Cuatro Vientos and Los Presidentes. According to DPS, one of the suspects was seen with a long rifle, which was reportedly tossed mid-escape. The teen was charged with theft and evading arrest with the vehicle. He was taken to the Webb County Youth Village. And the city of Laredo is moving forward with the construction of a new convention center. On Monday, in a special workshop, City Council looked over potential locations across the Gateway City, including downtown, Loop 20, San Bernardo, South Laredo, and around Mall del Norte. The council also discussed available financing programs, but in the end decided to meet with local private investors to potentially have a partnership. The cost of the project is estimated to be more than $12 million. And the clock is ticking down to the end of the school year, and with kids gearing up for the summer break, the city of Laredo unveils a new program that will guide people of all ages on things to do or programs available during this summer break. The guide is the first of its kind in Laredo.
Starting next week into the month of June and in July, we're going to be showcasing different tours. They're self-guided tours, but we really wanted the community to go and enjoy all the different amenities that we have to offer. So the first tour will be to visit 3 of the 5 libraries that we have. I don't think a lot of people know that there are actually 5 libraries in our community. Also, we have over 120 parks, so we're actually asking people to go and enjoy just a few of the parks.
The city says it's designed to educate the community about all its departments, programs, and specials offered for those looking to stay in town or travel out of the Gateway City. Well, more than 24,000 U.S. peace officers have died in the line of duty since the first reported death in 1786. Well, this week, hundreds of law enforcement agencies are remembering those who gave their lives in the line of duty, including here at home. Our Laceli Garza has the story.
Patrol Officer Pedro Ayala.
Present, sir.
They paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Luna.
Present, sir.
And the reason we do that is because that means that the officer lives on.
Patrol Officer Pablo Alvidrez Jr.
Present, sir.
and they live on in their heroic memories of within their own departments. They live on forever in their families' hearts.
Jarvis Plaza was the place where officers and agents remembered those officers that have died throughout the years while protecting and serving the community. From U.S. Customs and Border Protection to Laredo Police and County Law Enforcement.
Present, sir.
They all lined up for the 21-gun salute.
They live forever through these ceremonies. Their families, their descendants, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, they come to these events to honor the memory of their loved ones who are no longer with us because they died being police officers.
The ceremony was a part of the National Police Week that is observed every single year. Mayor for the city of Laredo, Dr. Victor Treviño, saying brave men and women risk their lives every day to ensure safety.
These are the people that give their lives and protect our city to be one of the safest cities in the United States. But furthermore, I think we need to follow the rule of law, and by having these examples of these fine police officers and all the law enforcement agencies here, we can portray that.
And these fallen heroes' memories will continue to live every day and will not be forgotten. For KGNS News, I'm Lisa Garza.
Thanks, Cecily. According to the National Law Enforcement Officer Memorial Fund, in 2023, 11 officers died in the line of duty in the state of Texas. All right, in other news, you will have an opportunity to resolve your pending cases outside of the municipal court. The Laredo Municipal Court will hold its second off-site court proceedings for the year at the McKendrick Ochoa Salinas Library. The proceedings will take place this Friday from 2 in the afternoon until 7 in the evening. During the off-site court proceedings, the municipal court staff sets up at the library and operates the same way as it would from the courthouse. Individuals voluntarily appearing in court and making a good faith effort to address their cases won't face arrest.
I would tell them, don't be afraid to go to court. It's better to go to the courthouse and get your cases taken care of and your warrants recalled than being stopped by a police officer while you're getting some other type of traffic citation or whatever reason that you have a contact with law enforcement, and then a warrant ends up being inside after they find who you are. It's a lot easier to deal with the warrant at the courthouse than it is at the outside in the streets. So I encourage people to go to the courthouse.
And for more information, you can call the municipal court. Their number is 956-794-1680. That's 956-794-1680. Well, a silent ride that aims to speak volumes is taking place tomorrow. For the past 9 years, cyclists around the country and here at home have been raising awareness on road equality. The Laredo Cycling Club is inviting the cycling public to the annual Ride of Silent event this year. The event will remember cyclists who have been hurt or killed while on the road.
We've lost some cycling trails, some cycling lanes, and we tried to get them back. And because we lost some of the trails, people are riding more on the street. So we need to raise awareness, to just give us some extra room, don't pass us close, and just be aware that these cyclists have brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, So just share the road.
The event is taking place tomorrow, Wednesday at 6:30 in the evening. The group is meeting over at the Tacotote on McPherson and North Laredo. Cyclists that want to join need to bring their own bike and safety gear. It is free and open to the public. That's all I got. I am done. I will see you at noon on KGNS News at noon, and then I'll see you again at 6 o'clock in the morning on KGNS News Today. And then if not, I'll see you back here at 10 o'clock on the KGNS Digital News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a blessed rest of your Tuesday.